Was last seen here on I-459 near John Hawkins Parkway in Hoover. On Thursday evening, police say Carlee called 911 saying a toddler was walking down the side of the interstate.
Hey guys, thank you for the ones that sent me DMs bringing to my attention about the Carlee case of the missing woman who had pulled over on the side of the road. As I speak now, this is some new video of when her car actually had pulled over on the breakdown lane. This is when she saw the child walking on the side of the road, which I'm believing now was a decoy. It either was a life-size doll, or it was a real child that was on the side of the road that was used as a decoy to capture somebody on that highway and kidnap them. I'm hoping that they find Carlee as soon as possible. We know time is of the essence because a lot of things can happen. She can come back unalive, sold on the black market, or another case where things are missing from the person when they do discover that person. I'm not trying to hope for the worst, but we have to take into all these factors of why people do these things in the first place, and especially at this time of night. It's very suspicious how there was not another car that pulled up behind Carlee's car when she got out the car to see about the child that was running or walking on the side of the road. Very suspicious to me. I again really feel like that was just a decoy to distract Carlee so that they could kidnap her, and for them to find her belongings but no Carlee, it's clearly a sign of kidnapping. And I know that there's an investigation being done right now. I hope that they really take this serious, this investigation, and know that this is very time consuming, but it's very important for them to find her in a timely fashion so that she gets back safely.
She stopped to get the child and called a family member. When police arrived, they found her car and belongings nearby, but no sign of her or the child. Family members now on the search for Carlee, her parents desperate for her return.
To keep applying the pressure to keep this thing going. We really want this to blow up. We want the word of the day to be Carlee. We just want to have her back home safe.
Now, law enforcement, local organizations, and Anaya Blanchard's mom, Angela Harris, also helping out with this search.
As soon as I woke up this morning and saw the Facebook post, I immediately reached out to the family and to friends, like, how can I help? And knowing that the situation is very serious and knowing what this family's going through, I just came immediately.
Now, her parents tell WVTM that she was last seen wearing all black and white Nike shoes. They are also putting this flyer up in Hoover and surrounding area.
There's a similar video that I had saw too of people doing these things on side roads and highways, trying to rob people and probably do other harm to people. You have to be very, very cautious when you're driving alone or even with somebody else on these highways, especially at night. This is when people get victimized. And I'm going to show that video after this video, but I'm also going to let you listen to the updates of, again, when the car was pulled over that night. It didn't seem like it was a lot of action going on. It just appeared that she got out, went on the passenger side of the car. She made a phone call to her family parents, and let them know that she saw a child walking on the side of the road, and the phone never hung up. It was just went silent. So I'm figuring she did see someone, but the person probably advised her not to scream or say anything. They may have had a weapon, who knows? But she didn't say anything and vanished, which is very eerie to me. The whole situation's eerie to me. And only thing that I can conclude to is that I really believe that whoever put that decoy out there and then kidnapped Carlee, from what it's looking like, they took her into the woods because there was no car seen on that video footage of her pulling over. So it was definitely foul play. There was definitely somebody hiding out waiting for a Vic to pull over, seeing that child on the side of the road. What is also troubling to me is how could anyone take and have a child be the decoy to kidnap or capture someone for whatever their devious demise are. Is that child a missing child as well? And has that child been used on numerous occasions to capture and kidnap people, take them off so they'll never be seen again? That's not really for me to decide, but it's really fishy how a child was used to me as a decoy to lower Carlee to get out of her car, put her safety at risk to try to save this child who's on the side of the road. I think I would have probably done it myself, but we have to be very cautious. There are a lot of things that are going on in life. And again, I have a video of something similar that happened where people at night were putting cones on the road, and then a man would appear from out of the dark and the car would stop, and then they would be robbing the passengers in the car, in the vehicles. And if I'm quite sure if they put up a fight, they could end up unalived as well. So that's a really dangerous situation. You have to be very cautious, especially when driving alone at night on these highways or side roads, what you're getting yourself into, because this world has changed quite a bit. You can't bring anything past anything that is done. All we can do is just be cautious. We shouldn't have to be cautious, but we have to be, because this world has changed quite a bit. And as we see, a good Samaritan, Carlee, pulled over as a woman on top of that, and was brave enough to save what she thought was a child, or was a child, on the side of the road. And now she can't save herself, because what it appears to be is that she got kidnapped. So hopefully she has a safe return, and it's a good ending. But I just hope that the local authorities, they act quickly so that there's a safe return and a safe ending. And if there was a child on the side of the road and not a life-size doll that she saw when she got out the car, hopefully that child is recovered as well, safe.
On July the 13th, at approximately 9:34 p.m., the Hoover 911 Center received a call from a 25-year-old female on I-459 southbound near mile marker 11. She reported that she saw a toddler walking on the side of the interstate. After calling 911, the caller stopped to check on the child and also called a family member to report the same details. The family member lost contact with the caller, but the line remained open. Police officers who were already en route to the location of the initial 911 call located the female's vehicle as well as some of her belongings at the scene. They were unable to find her or a child in the area, and Hoover police have not received any additional calls of someone missing a small child. Detectives are currently investigating these incidents and are requesting the public's assistance to help locate Carlee Nicole Russell. She's described as a 25-year-old black female who is 5'4", 150 to 160 pounds. She was last seen wearing a black shirt, black pants, and white Nike t-shoes.